Hi, this is Dale Youngman. I'm at the Oceans 25 exhibition, which I curated here at the Loft at Liz's for Earth Month. I'm very happy to introduce you to Lara Kempke, one of the most whimsical fine artists I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Her paintings bring me joy as they talk and address the issues of the animals that live in the ocean, as well as utilizing recycled materials, recycled instruments, because Lara is also a musician, she's a singer, and she's combining her love and passion for music, animals, and art. And I would love to introduce you to this lovely lady, so take it away, Lara.
Thank you, Dale. You're awesome. Hi, I'm Lara. Yes, I am a mixed media artist. I kind of think of myself as a storyteller. As I was growing up and developing as a human, I couldn't quite decide. Was I a writer? Was I a singer? Was I an artist? And now I've realized I'm all three. And I just find ways to combine all of those. So I think one of the overarching premises of my art is everything has a story. Everything, they usually have a name. I don't think I pick the names, they tell me eventually. So there's something, I want it to look dynamic and like we're just kind of getting a snapshot of this creature's life, and animals are what speak to me. I find the ocean to be an endless source of inspiration. Maybe it's because I grew up in Southern California, I don't know, it's there, it's always there. The creatures that inhabit it, I think, are weird and fascinating, and we're still learning so much about them. In my quest for knowledge and learning about the world I'm in, I'll just pick an animal, kind of dive in and tell a story about it. And during the pandemic, that was kind of a crucible for me. Lots of stuff was happening in the world and in my life. And when the world went totally quiet, that's when I had a big idea that literally felt like a lightning bolt. It kind of hurt. I was in the middle of making dinner and it suddenly occurred to me, what if my music and my art crossed? What if they combined? And I had this crazy idea to get a hold of old violins and see if I could do stuff with them. I had no idea what to do with them. I taught myself. So this is one of my first ones, in fact, as a matter of fact. So I started looking for instruments at Goodwill auctions, in people's garages, and re-envisioning them, remaking them. I love the idea of something that had made beautiful music and now it's at the end of its life, and instead of going into the trash or the ocean, I get to remake it and let it tell a new version of its story. So that's what I do. For instance, you will probably notice a lot of octopuses in my work. I kind of am fascinated with them. Most recently, I contributed this trombone, the most battered trombone you've ever seen, and tried to decide what would an octopus do with it. It would take it to pieces. That's what it would do. That's what I play. So you're going to see the octopus repeated over and over. I think they've kind of had a cultural moment since that documentary that I think everybody's seen a few years back. I had already started learning about them, but then all of a sudden everybody started talking about them and they wanted to talk to me about them. And so I started learning things about them, and now I'm kind of an octopus fanatic, and don't get me started.
And hence the octopus wall that we created. Yes. for Lara. I'm just crazy about this. The guitar is so beautiful. This octopus with the resin kind of floating across it so that it simulates the water, and of course the octopus coming out of the trombone is absolutely hysterical and fabulous. So I'm very happy that you're obsessed with the octopus.
Well, good. That's good, because I can't stop.
Okay. And I also just want to mention that next week, which is May 3rd.
I think so.
This Saturday. Laura's going to be here painting live. So come on down, and our closing is also on May 10th, and she'll be here then too.
I will.
So come on down and enjoy some of the beautiful sea creatures that she's created, and look up Lara Eve Studios, because that's her.
That's me. So thank you so much. I hope you come see the show.